Hey, what up, mate? So today I'm going to show you guys how to make physical mixtapes on the cheap. These bad boys are great for promotion because you can make a lot of them. They cost next to nothing, so you don't have to feel bad about whatever the fuck you do with them. Alright, let's get to it.
Out your psyche, it's a pack in your bags. Have it kick his bitch ass out, cause bro, you're being a fag. See, he let these bitches use him, threw him out like a rag. Then he sat inside his room, writing poems. God, you're lame. Now,
so like I said, I have never made one of these videos before, or any kind of video like this, and I really don't plan on doing it again, but I had a couple people hit me up, so I thought I would go through it, and I honestly don't even really know 100% why I'm doing this. Probably for the ad revenue, am I right? But, alright, I might sound like a robot because I do have notes, and I don't know, they're detailed, so I mean, I'm not going to have any personality, but you motherfuckers will learn. Alright, let's start this thing off. So we're going to start off with the album artwork. You're going to need a photo editing program for this. I mean, anything that you know well is obviously going to be the best bet, but Photoshop and GIMP come to mind. GIMP's free, so I would definitely go that route if you don't have anything. Like, don't spend money on this shit. Not worth it, okay? But, alright, so you're going to open up GIMP or whatever the hell photo editing program you got going on. Don't pay any attention to that. Go to a new template. You're going to want to switch this up to inches. And you're going to want exactly what I got there, 9.444 for width and 4.722 for height. So then you click that OK button, bazam. I'm assuming you kind of see what's going on right now, but if not, you will in just a sec. So the next thing you want to do is throw a guide right down the middle of the whole layer. So to do that, I don't even know how to fucking do this shit. Alright, so a guide, new guide by percent. Switch that up to vertical. 50%, because that's obviously in the middle. Hit that, bam. So now what we got is you'll have your front right here of your album cover, the back, and then you fold it up, you fold it up right on that line. Alright, so at this point is when your creative input or your creative process is really going to determine like what you're going to be doing here. I can't really help you out with that, but I'll show you an example of the mixtape I made, my front and back. So it's this one right here. So threw a picture on. I wanted that to be my front. Threw that on. Wanted that to be my back. You're obviously going to have to like resize and crop and stuff. You're going to want a title, possibly your artist name. I left it out. I don't know why. Throw on your track listing and anything else you want to. Credits, thank you messages, etc. But once you have something like that and you're feeling satisfied with it, that's really it for your album artwork. Unless you want to do an inside, which, I mean, fuck it, you might as well. It's super easy, and it just adds a little bit something to the cosmetic appeal, if you feel me. So to do that, you're going to completely just repeat what we did before. You're going to throw up a template like this, and for this you can do like, a little collage shit if you wanted to, or split it up into two panels. But what I like doing is, I'll show you the example of what I had here, is just one big picture. So when you open it up, it's kind of like a fold out poster or some shit, kind of like, hey, this is kind of cool to open, somewhat rewarding. Keyword somewhat. So then once you have that done, however the hell you want to do it, you're completely done with the album artwork. You got your front and back, or your outside, and then you got your inside. Alright, so after you got your album artwork done, we're going to move on to step 2, and that's creating your CD label. Basically, that's just, the artwork on the CD itself, actually. So to do that, you're going to need, obviously the CD labels I mentioned before, but you're going to want to go download Ayee Design and Print. It's completely free. I'll put a link in the description, so just click on that. So once you got that all done downloading, open it up, as so. boom, and you'll see this shit. So once you get to here, you're gonna wanna go to the product number and type in 5931, because that's the exact template for those CD labels I linked to in the description. So once you got that right here, click on that bad boy. Dum, dum. If any of these look appealing to you, I think they look like total shit. Like, I would throw away a mixtape if I saw this, but this one or this one is what I would use. So boom, double click, I think. Nope, or yep, I know what I'm doing. And then bazam. So now artistic input again. Have some fun with that shit. Like, go. I keep it simple for the most part, but you know, go crazy with it. So I'll just like boom, click this picture right here. Got that. Holding shift to resize, but keep it in scale. And anything in the green circle obviously isn't gonna be there because of the CD hole. I think that's the right term for it. The CD hole is, you know, yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. I know it. So, you know, just like whatever you think looks cool, you know, like, hey, yeah, I'm satisfied with that. I can dig that. And then if you want to throw in text, I mean, I barely know what I'm doing to this part, you know. It's just the process I'm showing you guys. Boom. My artist name is Wolfe Lawn. Check me out on SoundCloud, boys. Boom. And that looks like total shit. It's getting a little OCD here. That still does too, but whatever, you get it, you know. So fuck around with that and, you know, make something cool. And after you got that completed, like once you're satisfied with this, click that save button, which is right here. Alright, so yeah, save that shit. Save some shit. I'm just gonna throw it on my desktop. And boom, step 2 done. Alright, now we're on to step 3. Alright, step number 3 is the easiest step, but also like one of the shittiest steps. Or not like shitty, but just tedious. But it's simply just burning your CDs. So use whatever program you use. I use iTunes. Take my like look cool like stupid. I don't know. Yeah, sweet, I got it right here. Boom. Burn playlist to disk and rinse repeat until you have as many copies as you want. So that's going to take you a little bit. I suggest doing something else while you do that so you don't like want to kill yourself. Alright, but on to step 4. Alright, step 4 is dope. We're going to finally start printing out this shit. So I'm going to start with my, actually not me, like everybody should, start with your front and back of your album cover. And so, you know, go to print, etc. And make sure in preferences the orientation is landscape. And that's good for that. And then what's the other one? Image settings. And when you go to the position, like if you're using something else, might be labeled differently, but you want to go the center one, keep that on both, or put it on both. It's not usually. So boom, apply, bam, and then type in the number of copies you want. If you're making 100 mixtapes, you type in 100, and then click that print button, baby. Alright, so you hit that print button, yo, and you got something like this. So what you're going to want to do next is open up your inside album artwork and throw this piece of paper right back in the printer face up with this side going towards the left edge. So I mean, like, here, look how this is. It's gonna be like, boom, feeds in, prints right there, double artwork. Alright, so when you print your inside, you're gonna want to do the same exact shit we did for the front. So that was position both and landscape. It should still be set to that, but just in case it's not. So after you hit that fucking beautiful print button, should have a zam,
and bazam. So fold that shit in half, and it's gonna be like this. You know, we get there. Alright, so next you're going to want to print your CD labels. So open up Avery InDesign. I'm not going to get the screen capture thing going on again. This is so simple. So open up Avery Design and Print, I think it's called, and load up your CD labels. And just click print. Like, put the paper in there, your CD label paper in there, face up, or like this side up, and then just click print. However you want. Just remember when you do this, let's say you're making 100 mixtapes, you're only going to want to do 50, print 50 copies of this since there's 2 on each one. If you feel me. So after you're done with that, boom, that's all the printing. We're done printing. Your ink cartridge can finally take a fucking break, man. Alright, now we have everything that we need to just start assembling these sons of bitches. So what you can start with whatever you want. What I start with, just to get out of the way, is cutting out these mixtape covers. If you got one of those like nifty ass like paper cutter things that can like cut through like a stack of 50 and like make sure it's a straight line, hell yeah, use that. I wish I had that. I cut them by scissors, and I find you've got to only cut like 3 at a time if you want to make sure they like look good and they're not like jagged and some, because the paper moves around and shit. But when you do cut them, make sure you cut around the front, because this is like what matters the most. This is what people are going to be seeing, right? This, like, if there's like a little bit cut off here or a little bit of white right here, it's not the end of the world. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Alright, so once you got that all cut out, you will have this. And this. Look at this shit. See, this is one thing I have a problem with and I'm trying to fix. It didn't do this for like my first 100, and then I don't know if I changed some settings or something, but now I got like just not aligned right. But alright, so you gotta cut, boom, fold it in half, you know, right in the line. Make sure it's like, don't worry about like the image as much as just making like sure these two things are like folded good. And then you're gonna take your handy CD sleeves that I linked in the description. Just throw that shit right in there like so. Like you put it in there. And like, look, dude, we're getting somewhere right now. Alright, now you got your whole freaking stack of burned CDs, and you got your whole stack of CD labels. I mean, just throw those things on. You can put them on a spindle, and like one of those spindles the burned DVDs come with, and it'll kind of help you like guide the placement. But after like 20, I just started doing it by hand because it was too tedious, and I mean, you really can't tell the difference, like personally. So that's your next step. Get all that in. Once you got that, take the CD. I mean, this is so self-explanatory, but you put the CD in the case. Frickin', I like to fold the flap in, but not all the way in, like kind of tuck it in there, because then you can't see it. Kind of looks like it's just like totally enclosed in plastic. And then, bazam, mixtape. Now what you do, you drive around town, you drive around the city, and then you just chuck these out your car window at people. Say, hey, listen to my mixtape. And like I said, these aren't going to be like the most visually appealing mixtapes in the world, but they're cheap. You can mass produce quite a bit of them if you have a lot of spare time on your hands. And it's just great for promotion. I mean, I'm not going to give away all my secrets because I do some weird shit with those things, but I mean, like I said, throw them out your car window. Leave them in like weird ass places that catch people's attention. Leave a stack at a record store if they're cool with it. I mean, whatever the hell. Give a stack of like 15 to your buddy so you can give them to like his friends and shit. There's so many options. It's just really great for promotion. One thing I didn't say was when you're printing, you can use color if you want. I mean, if you got the cash, but that's gonna like kill your wallet. I'd probably just go black and white, at least for this, but that's totally up to you. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video and it helped you out a lot, click the like button, click the subscribe button. It actually, like, I'm not a big YouTuber, honestly, so it'd actually mean more if you just, like, hit me up on SoundCloud, go listen to my new mixtape, Drugs for Free. It's aight. It's pretty good. But, alright, that's it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.